My day 4 in Kansas. He's been here a while.
I've been here a while. Yeah, I just moved in.
We decided to do something a little different this morning. Instead of, climbing up in a tree stand, we grabbed a decoy and some rattling horns.
Yeah.
And a grunt call. And we came out and figured we'd try to rattle something up. And it worked.
It worked.
We rattled up 2 8 points.
I think that was a 10.
An 8 and a 10.
A 9 or a 10. I can't remember what it was. But
Regardless of.
Both of them was a little young.
Yeah, young deer. But Lord, it was cool. We could have killed both of them.
The first time we saw the deer after I'd rattled the first time.
Yeah.
Then, when I hit the horns the second time, they jumped the fence and got on the neighbor's property and that one took off running. I thought it was over.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Our wind's blowing.
Yeah, our wind's blowing this away. Well, they were going that away.
Mm-hmm.
So, I hit the horns again, and I finally found the grunt call.
Meanwhile, I was doing my little grunt.
Yeah, and the next thing we know, we thought the deer were out here. We got this big pile of brush we're sort of hiding behind.
And we've been watching a deer out there.
Yeah, I look up, and the deer's right here, fixing to jump the fence right here by the decoy. Anyway, one of them jumped the fence. The little 2-year-old jumped the fence and comes all the way around. And what is he, 10 yards?
Yeah, we could have
He's right here. I mean, he's
threw
right
something
here.
at him.
But they circled downwind to get downwind of this decoy.
God, it was cool.
Anyway, he spooked, took off running, run across there, spooked the other one. Hannah grunted back at the other one. And the other one jumped the fence and got over here to the 3-year-old. And he walked all the way around us and got downwind.
Mm-hmm. They knew something wasn't right, especially after that first one spooked, and we were mostly just having fun.
But the thing about it is I was around there a while ago.
Yeah.
Digging around in the grass trying to find this grunt call.
He lost his grunt call.
Blind in one eye and can't see. I looked up and the deer were looking at me.
It blends in.
I think they thought I was a deer, so it just added to it.
Yeah. That was good.
Anyway, we fixing to pick up and go do it again, because let me tell you something.
That was
I
fun.
love doing this. Last year I rattled up a bunch of them up here, and it's wild.
Could have killed both of them, though.
Oh, yeah, we could have. Yeah. She could have aired the 2-year-old.
Yeah. No, that one was at 50. I can shoot 50.
No, he was at 40.
Oh, my rangefinder was saying.
What I'm saying is that one spooked.
Yeah.
So you could have shot that one at 10.
Oh, yeah.
If it would have been
the
too big.
2-year-old at 10.
Right now, they're getting in that transition where they're fixing to bust apart, blow up, and start fighting and stuff. Seeing a little bit of scraping going on, but for them to come in that hot, that was crazy.
Right, hadn't even kicked off yet.
No, it ain't nowhere near. It's a pretty good ways off. We still got moon, got the big moon looking at it right now. So
yeah, that was awesome.
That was pretty cool.
I ain't got it on video. Holy crap. God. You could shoot him, though.
This deer was...
I was looking at a different deer.
I know, I didn't. They come up from the side of there.
He's still kind of young, ain't he?
Oh,
saying, if we wanted to. This is awesome.
He's 40 yards right there.
52.
He's fixing to smell us right now. Watch it.
That's close enough for me to kill.
There it is. I told you he's getting right now. Yeah, you could listen right over there.
Could have killed him. God, that's cool. Where's the other deer at?
Tell you what, old Scarface right there. He still don't know what's going on. And I'm sitting here looking. We can't see squat.
No.
And the next thing I know, beside the decoy, there's 2 bucks. One of them jumping the fence. He didn't slow up, but he come running right there. But it's perfect because we got the sun in the back of our head, and they're looking into the sun. Perfect.
And when they see us moving, they just think we're deer.
But this is our 80 acres here in Kansas, and we've got 2 deer on here that I want to say are in the...
Well, we're not going to guess. We're going to just...
Yeah, I want to say 150 though. No, I tell you what, we're going to say they're 130-inch deer anyway. Both of them are shooters. Those 2 were shooters.
Those 2 were young, but that one was
I ain't
pretty.
never even seen the other one. I've seen the...
Oh, there's a deer.
No, that was one of them hogs.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I was looking at the same thing.
I just saw the white flash. There's still a deer out there somewhere.
Yeah,
He
well, it was just a spike, though.
I was looking at the spike when the 2 come around.
He didn't want to...
They made a big old loop.
Yeah, I know. See, the last time we saw them, there's a bunch of cedars. This is where we're sitting on the edge of our property, and they had jumped the fence going that way. Well, when I found the grunt call, because I guess when they heard the horns, they just thought there was somebody, you know, the farmer was coming or whatever. You know, I don't know, but it sort of spooked them. But let me tell you, when they heard the grunt call and the horns,
they couldn't stand it.
Oh, dude, let me tell you something. They must have made a big loop out there because we never saw them until they were right here at the fence at the decoy.
I'm still looking around thinking something gonna blow in here.
But we ain't 70 yards off off our property, you know, on our property line.
On our little road where we come in. That was fun.
Oh, it don't get no better.
Can you imagine if one of them would have been big enough to shoot? Oh.
You know, I did that last year and I didn't shoot him. I wished I would have. Because I got him to 27, but every one of them. What?
One just snorted.
What? The wind's good. It shouldn't be snorting at us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless it's that same 9 or 10 that was snorting all ago.
Yeah, when you're rattling and you got a decoy, you can get away with a lot of movement.
Oh yeah,
because they think you're a deer.
You could have knocked an arrow, and that big deer last year, that was a 5.5-year-old deer. And he come around the whole way, but now he didn't ever close the distance until he did get downwind.
Yeah, they're always gonna circle downwind of you.
He just kept coming. He got all the way up to 27. But I ain't real wild about taking that facing shot. And he was facing me most of the time.
Yeah.
When he turned though to run, when he did finally figure out something ain't right, because I mean I was sitting out in the bald open, you know, on the edge of the field.
Yeah.
When he finally did figure it out though, he turned sideways. I could have let him have it then, but I didn't. But I ended up killing that big 10, so that was good. Which was a better deer, score-wise.
Yeah.
Anytime you can take a mature deer though, it's probably better that you do, you know, and not wait for all the inches, and you know, that's what we all do. We get caught up in that crap, don't we?
Yeah.
And everybody does it.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically, when you see a 5.5-year-old
if you see an old deer,
you should be thankful to get a shot at opportunity at something like that.
Oh gosh, yeah. And then we're just youngins, but Lord, back home I would have blistered.
Let me tell you something.
Back home in Alabama, I would have blistered.
Yeah,
that
he
second
would have
one.
made it. Yeah. The 2-year-old would have made it.
Yeah, the
and the
2-year-old
3-year-old would have made it. But see, those deer down home would be, you know, 4.5, 5.5-year-old.
At that
Especially that
size.
other one. Yeah. They're just not. Genetics are a little different.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Lord, that was cool. I'm gonna put the video in here.
That was fun. Did you get it?
Yeah, I had my phone
On the bow.
on this little bracket on my bow here. So just in case, you know, it was rolling, ready to shoot something if the opportunity arose on the right deer.
Yeah.
We were ready.
You ready? Let me tell you that right there. That's awesome. What it's all about right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And did you get anything on Steve last night? Killing that
A little
big?
bit. Steve,
Yeah, wheelchair woodworker.
our buddy, wheelchair woodworking on Instagram, killed him. Hey, beautiful 145-inch 10-point. They scored it last night.
It was 144 and 3/4. That's the way we were doing it. I know they call it different eighths and all that stuff, but anyway, it was 144 and 3/4, and we just rounded up.
Yeah.
It's 145 inches.
145 inch 10-point.
Big deer. Biggest deer he's ever killed. Biggest deer he's ever seen in the woods. The 8-point was a bigger deer than he's ever seen in the woods.
And then he ended up killing the bigger one, the one that he was after, so.
Well, see, the night before. Yeah, the night before.
Arm's getting tight.
He saw a big deer come in. Anyway, I was on my way in to get him with the trailer. I have to haul him back and forth on the trailer because it's a bumpy and rocky and everything through there and muddy and all that. We can't get the van back there, so we have to take him out of the van, put him on the trailer, and haul him back there. But anyway, he had seen one the night before, and it done got too late. He could see it. He could have shot it, but it was past shooting time, so he didn't shoot it. Anyway, when we got the picture, we checked the card, got the picture of it. It was the 10-point that he'd just moved in the last couple of days, and he had been watching an 8-point every afternoon. Well, I had to move the blind. I had to set him up another blind because the wind had changed, and he was sitting on the north end of the property of the plot. And when he got in the one that I built him originally, he told me yesterday. He said, "I'm fixing to kill him," and he did. He got him, and he killed him at like 4:30. I couldn't believe it. Dead soldier. I gotta do some grinding these things right here. Look, they're rough on your hand.
Appreciate y'all.